we've talked before, you and I. We were talking about the power commander, right?
As you can see, here we are, Dynojet. What could it be? So as you can see, we have an FC17900E. For this KLX right here? I think so. It is indeed. We have a Dynojet Power Commander Fuel Controller for the KLX. Real quick here, let's see what we got. So we have the controller itself right there. Got 3 dials to adjust the map on the Power Commander Fuel Controller. The low, mid, and high RPM ranges, plus or minus 10%. We have some instructions here. USB cable to be able to use this with the Power Commander Dynojet software. Some stickers, sticky mount stuff. Not sure what this is, but I'm sure it says in the instructions. Oh, yeah. Probably goes on the end of here, if I were to guess. Product registration and zip tie. Let's go ahead and talk about this because I'm sure you guys have some questions. Alright, so we'll go out for a quick ride here in a sec, but I wanted to answer a couple of questions off the top of my head that I'm sure you guys probably have here. So first things first, how did I get this? Or if you want to get one yourself, where can you get it? I'll leave my email down in the description below if you want to find out where I got this to keep the tree-hugging EPA happy. I'll just leave it at that. So now the big question, why are we using this controller over the EJK? Well, I figured here with the Dynojet, we can get a custom dyno tune for the ported head and stuff instead of having to send the EJK back and forth to Dobek to be able to get a tune, and me not being able to see what is going on within the tune that they put on the EJK. The nice thing about the fuel controller is that you can adjust the fuel, like I said, and there's software that the user can actually get to see the fuel tables and trimming. The nice thing is that once you have a map on here, there's actually, inside here on the controller, there's 3 dials there. There's a low, mid, and high. Once you get a map on there, you can adjust that map up to plus or minus 10% in the low, medium, and high RPM ranges. As you know, Dynojet stopped selling the FC17900E in the US, and as you can see, we were able to get our hands on one somehow. But as I was saying, we're going to be able to get a custom tune on here on the dyno, and we're going to be able to take care of the misfires. We're going to be able to set the air to fuel ratio at where we want it. We're going to get rid of any lean or rich spots from that dyno graph, and we're going to be able to work with this ported head and the cams thereafter. So like I said in my 1,000 subscriber announcement video, we had a special part coming in a few weeks, and it looks like I got it early, which is great. That was unexpected. So now we can go ahead, schedule the head porting and the dyno session for when that's done. But yes, this was the second part of the special announcement. Didn't think I'd be able to make this part so soon, but we got the part. It should be able to solve a lot of tuning issues for the EFI KLX. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on the bike where we can continue talking about this and talk about the other ideas that come to my head. Alright, out on the bike. Yeah, let's not turn out in front of me, Prius. Got a Dynojet Power Commander for the KLX. Like I said, pretty excited on this one. It's going to help tuning the KLX a lot. You're going to be able to have a custom tune instead of relying off of one tune and hoping that that one tune works for all the bikes with the big bores. The EJK worked pretty well for me, like you guys have seen in my videos, but for custom applications, the Dynojet Power Commander is just going to be a lot easier to work with, like I said. And you're still going to have some adjustability on the fly, plus or minus 10%, so that could be altitude changes, possibly tuning with and without the airbox lid, temperature changes. So now you guys know what I was talking about in the dyno video when the person at the counter said, oh yeah, I talked to you about Power Commander. There's that hint exposed.
We've talked before, you and I. We were talking about the Power Commander, right?
Of course, from the special announcement video, 1,000 subscriber. We have one special part that I'm waiting on to do the ported head here. It is on back order. The special part is the Dynojet Power Commander fuel controller. And this is not only big for being able to go stage 3 with the KLX, doing the heads and the cam, but it's also going to help out the tuning of the big bore, as you guys have seen in my videos. There was a pretty pronounced lean spot in my dyno graph with the big bore, with the FMF system, and I got that mostly smoothed out. But if we had the fuel controller, we could definitely have smoothed that out a lot easier instead of having to go through all of these zones here on the EJK. So on my bike here, we are going to be able to fix a little bit of a misfire here at 6,000. You guys could hear that a little bit right there. Another thing is that we're going to be able to fix when revving the bike up or pulling in the clutch at higher RPMs. The bike likes to die out at times, as you can see right there. Reprime. There we go. So right there, I'm pretty sure it dies out because it goes from the yellow zone to idle. And in the yellow zone, I think there's too much fuel for it to return to idle. And so it stays in the yellow zone until fairly low RPM, I think around 3,000, 2,000 RPM. So if you have too much fuel in there, well, it's just gonna kill the bike. So the transitions between zones should be a lot better with the fuel controller. I believe you can make fueling adjustments every 250 RPM. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about this upgrade here for the KLX. As you can tell, I am hyped that we got this for the KLX. Like I said, it's going to make a world of difference in tuning with just the big bore. Heck, if you want to use it for stock bore KLX as well, get a custom dyno tune. And of course, when we're going stage 3 here on the KLX, it is going to be a big help. Like I said in the beginning of this video, if you are wanting one of these, want to know where I got it, go ahead and shoot me an email, because Dynojet stopped selling it in the US for a reason, and if we can get it, we don't want to take away the opportunity to be able to get it. So that's why I'm not putting it out here on the video. But yeah, hopefully it's going to be a game changer for the KLX. They had it for sale before and not too many people got them, so everyone had to resort to the EJK. So now we have more options, and that's nice to have when modifying your bike. Covering their ears. That was funny. Alright, well, that is going to do it for today's video. I tried to answer all the questions I could for you guys that came to the top of my head. But if you do have any questions, be sure to leave them down below. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, share it to your friends, and those may enjoy it or find it useful. And of course, hit that subscribe button, get the bell on. You are going to want to keep up with the KLX going stage 3. I hope you are as excited as I am. But with all that being said, join the club, and I'll see you in the next one.
I'm the motherfucking greatest, yeah, I'm the greatest. Bitch, my competition, they just don't fit that niche. You could try to take a shot at me, I will not flinch. I try to jack at my sound and then I flip that script like I ain't doing no favors. See me walk around with all that moolah, baby.